Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Here I'm actually on the gambling screen, and this is just a little bit of advice for those of you that are wondering how I got chain boots. Yeah, I gambled them. You can get higher level gear. We could have actually done this with the Smiter run as well to get a spiked shield, because you can gamble for those. You cannot gamble for paladin shields, but once you get up to a certain level, you actually can gamble for higher level equipment than you can buy in that given act. So yeah, we can just gamble for the boots. It's not one that I want, but it'll give you improved base kick damage, because as you upgrade your boots, they just get higher in damage. So yeah, that's just a thing to remember in case you're going to be going for a Kickin. It's a good way to get a higher damage boot and makes things a whole lot easier. I'm currently at 63 to 96 damage. I am level 17, and I've got the Dragon Talon up to level 15. I haven't really been investing in too much else. I could invest in more bursts of speed. That's not a bad thing to do. I'm going to save up for some Fade. I'm still considering whether I'm going to get a Shadow Master or not. I don't think I'm going to need it, and I don't really like relying on those too much, but I did finish all of my runs for the Countess and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm going to release a special episode, but I did record some odds and ends about the Countess. It's either going to be released before this series runs or after it, but anyway. We've got the studded leather armor Tal-Eth, and we did make our steel scimitar. I might make some other weapons further along the line, but we don't really need to make that much stuff. And honestly, our attack speed, while it's nice, is not super important because, well, the only thing that's really determined by that is our last kick. So yes, it does help to have higher attack speed, but it's not 100% necessary. And I think our mercenary has, yeah, an amp damage bow, so that'll help us out as well. We're doing okay on mana. I think I might still be on players 1 because, yeah, I was doing some Countess runs. So yeah, let's go ahead and put it on players 8, because we don't want to be guaranteeing we kill everything in one shot, I don't think. But yeah, these guys, yeah, they're not really that tough. So we're just going to move on past them, and we're going to actually try to get possibly to Andariel today. I don't know if we'll get that far. We definitely will get to the, whatchamacallit, the, geez. We might as well take advantage of your amp damage. We will get to the Malice for sure. I just don't know if we'll get all the way to Andariel or not. So yeah, you can always just kill a couple guys and get your mana back up that way, or you can use mana potions. Doesn't really matter too much. We are going to be doing enough damage for the most of at least Act 1, if not into later parts of the stage. Of the game, not the stage. To actually be able to kill things with our weapon as well. It does cause bleeding. It causes other things that are nice. I may eventually upgrade my belt, because I do need the strength for higher damage boots. Like, I'll need enough strength to carry plated boots, but so that means that I can actually get a plated belt as well, possibly a bigger shield. It really just kind of depends on what I find, really. I'm not super urgent on any kind of weapons that I get. Probably the most important things that I can think of for your weapons are going to probably be ignore enemy defenses and stuff like that. Just basically make it so where you can actually hit more often. And we have more boss mobs up here. I will gladly beat the crap out of you, because you are worth decent chunks of experience, and I can always use more experience. So we will kill them. Let's go ahead and grab that mana potion, let our mercenary do some work over there while we're just kind of piddling around, because that's what we do. We piddle around while our mercenary does all the heavy lifting. That's really stupid to do, but anyway. After this season, it's going to be stupid builds. Let's go ahead and kill all these, because there's a boatload of them here. Oh, and we've got enemies that can open doors. Yeah, those tainted guys can actually open the doors. And they will come out after you, which really kind of sucks just a little bit. Now, you do want to be using your kicks for most of the damage dealing once you get to using a scimitar. I do have an alternate weapon on here. I found a unique stout nail. It's pretty decent. It does a bit of damage. Magic damage reduced by 2, and attacker takes damage of 8. I can use that as a kind of like weapon whenever my mana is low and I don't feel like using a potion, because I'm really, really stingy with my mana potions, and that's probably a bad habit to be in, but yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab that chest. Absolutely nothing in it. That sucked. Usually there's at least a little bit in there, and you deserve to die. Thank you. Ooh, light mana potion. You really deserve to die. But let's see. I need to start memorizing where these are. So this one's going to be there. That means that I think it's either top left or top right. because it's usually the furthest away. So I'm going to go to the top left first, because I think that's actually the one that we want to go into. And as we get up higher in level, we won't have to worry about mana nearly as much, and it's just going to be a whole lot lovelier to actually proceed through the game with this. I do think that I'm going to prefer this one over the Smiter, despite the fact that the Smiter is generally going to be the better build in the late game. In the early game, this one just feels a lot more satisfying. Now, yeah, let's beat the crap out of you. Good job. Our attack rating is not exceptionally great for our base attack, and I was wrong. I guess it is the top right one. Ah, lordy. Yeah, my memory is not always the best thing in the world, so you can't always count on it. If I actually do end up doing any posted speedruns, I will be using a little cheat sheet that I have. If I decide to make an actual, like, big cheat sheet for it, I'll post a link to it, but that's not going to be right now. So we need, ooh, bosses. Crap. Let's go ahead and drink mana. Let's go ahead and kill all these guys off, and then we'll deal with actually getting up to, where are you? There's another one. Our mercenary can handle most of these guys. I want to handle the shamans just to make sure that they get out of the way. Now, hey, die. There isn't the other one. I knew there was a third one somewhere. He was reviving things, so let's kill all the crap here. But anyway, yeah, we'll probably get to, we're at 5 minutes in. Yeah, we might actually get to Andariel today. That wouldn't be too bad. There you go. Good job. We got some charms. We got a unique axe, which I'll have to check out in just a minute. You guys are really irritating me. I think this one might... let's identify it. I forget which one this is. Yeah, Death Spade. It causes blind. That might be a better alternate weapon. It does more damage, too. And 4 mana after each kill. Yeah, we'll grab that one. They're both nice weapons. I mean, I'm surprised I got uniques at all in Act 1. And I will be exploiting the... Some people debate whether it's a bug or not. The Andariel bug. You've passively seen me doing it in pretty much every other episode, but it affects the drop rate of Andariel. Makes... If you do things in a certain order after beating Andariel, which is like the natural order of things, I think it's talking to Wariv that triggers it. It'll actually trigger her to drop better drops. So yeah, it's a tough decision. So anyway, let's kill all these things. Come on, hit them. Thank you. There you go. Oh, a knockback plus blind is nice as well, in case you guys are wondering. It makes them stay away from you. But yeah, man, I'm all over the place today. I apologize. But let's go ahead and grab the chest. We'll grab the well, and we'll start killing all the Devilkin Shamans. I think blind does keep them from resurrecting other things, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. I would have to actually check, like, test it properly, because I don't think there's any proper test on whether blind keeps them from resurrecting. Where are the rest of your little friends? I know that there's another one in here, because I think I saw you guys resurrecting some more, did I not? Yeah, there he is. Die. Good job. Okay, so we've got a handful of enemies here. Not too bad. This wing's attack speed is a little bit, well, about on par with the mace, so... Yeah, we're not doing too terribly with it. Let's go and grab another little well drink there. Let's see, nothing really worthwhile in here. I'm not going to hang around in these little swarms of enemies for too long, because frankly, it just kind of irritates me to have to clear them all out. They'll die eventually. Oh, hi. I was not really expecting you to be quite this close. Let's go ahead and get ourselves kind of set up for dealing with boss mob. Let's kill you, and... Okay, there we go. That's much better. I do not like how much damage I'm doing to the smith there. That guy usually gives almost every build trouble, but since we're doing... I think we're doing 4 kicks. No, we're doing 3 still. We're going to do 4 in a few levels. I think it's 18 that we do 4. But, yeah, we'll be doing a lot more damage in the future whenever we get up to 4, because then we'll have 3 really fast kicks, and the 4th one's the slow one. So it works well. I mean, you don't really have to worry too much about that attack speed. It's just nice against particular bosses like Diablo and stuff like that. So let's smash you down. Good job. Bye. The main, for those of you that are wondering, and it has been something that's been brought up, the main goal of these series, oddly enough, is not necessarily to show off a core build. It's to show you how to solo self-find this kind of stuff. Make it possible for you to do, if you're just playing alone or you're just getting into the Diablo 2 kind of scene, and you don't really have many friends to play along with, this is a good way to get started and figure out how to build these builds. Each season, I've intentionally had mediocre builds mixed with high-end builds. I could probably narrow it down and just do, here's the best builds to start out if you're starting out on normal difficulty, yeah. But it just doesn't seem as fun to me to do builds that aren't challenging. So, yeah. Of course, you do have builds that are flat out better than others. The Trap Assassin is going to be flat out better for a new player than, say, this Kick Assassin, because it's going to be easier to play as the Trap Assassin because you don't have to deal with things head on. I never recommend melee for starting players because you do have to pay attention to a lot more factors. Let's see. We are level 18. Means we can get Fade. You can't have Fade and Burst of Speed active at the same time, so we'll probably end up just using Fade against, say, Diablo and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll be looking at it, but we're not doing it right now. We're going to keep boosting our Dragon Tail. So, yay. Keep going with that. Until we get up to 20, which is going to be 4 more levels, so we are actually almost there. Hi, friends. He's still going to die. And with this axe out, we actually get, I think we get enough to recover our mana non-stop almost. We might make a tier helm and actually be able to do that. Oh, we've got minions there. That's explaining a little bit. And we could use a little bit faster kick, so I could swap over to that and get this off a whole lot faster. We do need to heal our mercenary. That's one of the reasons why I'm kind of getting distracted here. There you go. Oh, wow, our mercenary actually killed her. Hi, how you doing? Good job, mercenary. I was not really expecting you to carry your own weight there, but good job. You're carrying me. And you didn't get off too many amp damages in that little confrontation there either, so that kind of sucked. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to fight all those guys. It's not worth it to me. I'm just going to go down to GL level 1, and we'll just continue on and pretend they don't exist. Lordy. Now, I do get salty about something, so be prepared if you're watching this as the first run. Oh, I'm still kind of saddened that my first Diablo 2 series is still, like, the one that's most visible on searches. Like, if you search for Diablo 2 gameplay, there is a certain episode that shows up. It's my very first season of Diablo 2. It's not my least experienced playthrough of it by any means, because I played this for years prior to even doing YouTube at all. But yeah, it's definitely a lot longer of a run, and I'm pretty sure that might turn off a few people. So yeah, unfortunate. Would help if I could figure out a way to get one of these other ones to trend instead of that, but no, not gonna happen. So we'll just continue on with what we got. Boom and boom. Never said never said that YouTube's algorithms actually gave you the best content. It just gives you weirdly recommended formulaic content, which is a bit of a nightmare. It really does make it hard to grow on YouTube. I don't care if you're the best content creator or the worst content creator. It makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, anyway. And also, for some reason, that brings up another thought in my brain, which is just another random tangent here. As far as why I don't do just Diablo 2, yeah, I don't want to get pigeonholed into one game. That's death for a channel should that game collapse, or should, yeah, anything else like that happen. It's really not... I like to play a variety of games. I don't want to just play one game never ending. I don't want to just do... I'm trying to think of a good example. Binding of Isaac. And Northern Lion. Yeah, his channel, for a long time, it's kind of moved away from it, thankfully. He survived a transition. But it's really hard to transition away from a title whenever you become, like, the quintessential deliverer of that title on the platform. It's really, really difficult to move away from it because your views suffer. As you can see, like, the Diablo 2 series, and whenever I do it, Shadow Era, gets a lot of views, but my other series, not so much. That's because I'm trying to keep my channel varied, and it doesn't always go over super well with people who really like a specific series. I don't ask anyone to watch all the series on my channel, so don't expect that. It's a bit much. I produce 2 videos a day, so yay. Let's dodge through there. We're not going to fight all the things. Since we already are level 18, I'm not really in an urgent rush to get more experience. I do want to get some of these little hidden areas, though, because they might give me good drops. Let's see. I think the next place we want to go is up towards that. I think that's going to be our way up to the cloisters, possibly? Yeah. You shot me, you hurt me, and you die. They hurt master. You're not allowed to live any further. Okay. Yeah, I think, yep, that's going to be down to the next 3. Okay, we're making good progress. I'm still not sure. I don't think we're actually going to reach Andariel today. I think we will reach the inner cloister, though. And we'll actually do... Oh, hi, boss. Hey, give me... Nope, you do not get to hit me. I get to kill you, and then you get to die. Thank you. That happens in the same breath, though. Killing and dying. But, yummy. Let's go ahead and switch back to you, get some of our mana back up, and can we please heal? Thank you. Holy crap. It was refusing to heal me properly. Okay, minor healing, minor mana, minor healing, light healing. Okay, so we're not doing too bad on this one. Oh, are we really full? We are really full. Holy crap. And we do have a town portal tome. I'm going to hold off going back to town until we get up to the inner cloister, because it seems like more reasonable to do that. Yeah, you die, and you just stay back. There you go. And yes, blind does transfer with the kicks. I don't know if I mentioned that. The kicks... Okay. This is going to be like a comparison of smite and kicking. Smite is a rather unique case in that a lot of things that transfer with others do not transfer with it, and vice versa. Kicking actually has a lot of things that transfer with it. There's only a handful that don't. Same with hunger, same with a few other things I'm going to be using in the future. Smite is a particular case, and I think they intentionally programmed it so that it wasn't as exploitable, because it's an auto-hit skill, whereas the kicks right here are not. These are not auto-hit. They're not guaranteed to smash the living crap out of an enemy, whereas Smite is. And Smite can get fast as hell, too. It gets to be one of the fastest attacks in the game if you actually invest in it properly and have the right gear. Let's see. This is not where we want to be. And I don't think this is going to be one of those little cages. I don't think it's going to be down here either, but could be wrong. Maybe. I'm just looking for the stairs is what I'm looking for. And I think we got it. Yep, we did. Inner cloister. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, now we need to clear out our inventory. Just a pinch. We're a little bit over-encumbered here. Thankfully, we don't slow down whenever we get over-encumbered. I mean, like Skyrim and stuff like that you do.
Good evening.
Let's go ahead and trade and repair. I will be showing off other ARPGs. I think the next one I'm going to do is Grim Dawn. I've been doing test runs on it. I don't want to sell that, but I'm going to sell that. Because it doesn't really do any good for me. Those charms, they're not bad, but they're big. So I don't really want them. This poison damage wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind using it every now and then. And I am going to get rid of some healing potions. I'm going to go with a 2 and 2 split, just so I actually don't have to worry about mana for a while. Just because it's going to be easier for me. And sell you and you. Good job. Repair equipment. We're not going to be suffering much from damaged equipment on this build because, well, we don't really have to worry about that because our weapons and stuff aren't taking the durability damage. Our boots aren't either. It's really kind of a weird setup. This is one of the least durable, reliant physical damage builds out there. So, let's see. Gamble. Any good gambles? Let's try for that again. Ooh! That's an excellent gamble. The Frost Nova is very, very nice, and I actually wanted Frost Nova on my boots, so we'll go for that. Charge Bolt versus Frost Nova, you generally want to go for the Frost Nova on at least one piece of equipment. So now we slow down enemies that are around us. That is beautiful. I like that. Don't know why I'm keeping the skulls, but maybe. Maybe I'll use them later for something. But let's go to the inner cloister, and I think to end this one off, we'll actually kill somebody that we don't kill very often. We're going to kill the super unique here. Just because we can. Because why not? I mean, might as well kill him every now and then, and you guys don't need to be sneaking up behind me. But hey, we might get a good unique or something out of him. You never know. This is not the super unique, but he's needing to die because they'll keep resurrecting these little bastards that are around us. We are getting rares and uniques like crazy. This is going to be one of my luckier runs, I think. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you guys need to stop resurrecting things. Boop. And there's another one here. Let's take the long staff for more money. Not that we actually need it, but I might do some gambling. There is, if I remember correctly, Kill Rob is doing a gambling run. That's basically a run where you live off of gambled equipment. I'm not too sure that I actually would want to do that personally, but hey, if you want to check out something like that or interesting little silly builds, check out Kill Rob. Maybe I should start the Diablo 2 network or something like that. Just something for all the people who play Diablo 2 frequently to actually kind of get together and show off. Oh, yeah, there's the boss. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, he just deserves to die really easily. Boop, and go away, go away. Yeah, the enemy is not too tough here, but still good experience. Good job. Now, you can actually farm this guy, and he has a chance drop. Jeez, I forget what the eye level of that guy is. I think there's some good uniques that he can drop. I'm trying to remember what his level is, though. But yeah, you can farm him. It's better off just to farm Andariel if you're playing single player, if you're actually looking for low-level uniques. Because, yeah, you can trick her into dropping more. And it'll drop uniques instead of rares, I believe. But anyway. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for being so rambly today. It's just, I'm not feeling like, you know, particularly focused. I'm just enjoying the game. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.